TikTok. Let's see. Hold on. I got to get my... Okay, let me see. I'm going to just make sure I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be. I'm live here, live on Insta. Okay, so I really wanted to talk about wanting and having. Okay, so we're still talking about what's going to help us with manifestation, okay? Because manifestation is a long haul, right? It's not a sprint, okay? What we're trying to do when we manifest, whatever it is that we're wanting to manifest, we want to make sure that we are, coming from a truly honest place that is asking us to bring us to the next level of our life or of our journey, right? So it's not just, I want this, I want that. It's, how do I change my life? And why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing while I'm here? No such thing as a quick fix for manifestation, okay? So I want you guys to really understand this is about changing your life, okay? Even if it's just a simple, I need a new car. This is about changing your life, okay? And you're always going to hear me preach a daily practice. You got to have a daily practice, even if it's 1 minute or 2 minutes. But this came to me today. Obviously, everything I talk about with you guys is spirit guided, okay? It's what spirit feels you all need to hear, the message that I need to share. Wanting and having cannot coexist. So wanting something and having something can't live in the same place at the same time. I'm going to say it again. Wanting something and having something cannot live in the same place at the same time. What that means, if we are in a energetic position of want, oh, I want this so bad. I need this so bad. I want this so bad. That's the position we're in. We're sitting and wanting. We're not doing. We aren't having. We are wanting. Oh, I want this so bad. That's all you're doing. This isn't going to get us anywhere, okay? Having means we are relaxed. It means we are accepting what is going to come our way. And we are having whatever it is that we want. This it's not super easy to grasp, okay? But this is something that, like everything when it comes to our spiritual development, it needs meditating on. It needs sitting with, okay? So, you know how they say change your mind, change your life? Well, you can, but you can't change your mind using your mind. Does that make sense? That's why I always preach, stop telling people to think positive thoughts and to be happy. If you're not happy, just saying, okay, be happy, be happy, be happy, won't make me happy. You have to change your energetic being. You have to change who you are. So let's go back. If you want something, okay, determine you want it. Fair enough. That's where in our Sunday 12:30 class on manifestation, I say, write it down. Okay, this is what I want. Now, to move yourself into a position of having it, you have to release what you just asked for. Release it. I asked, I wrote it down, I'm good. And we move into a position of having. So I used this example before for those of you that have done yoga, or for those of you that have even done any fitness class. At the end of class, you have Shavasana, or at the end of any fitness class, you do a stretch, breathing, which fitness classes didn't always do these more intense type of just checking in with your breath and breathing. That's come over the last, I would say 10, 15 years that they've been more in touch with this Shavasana type experience that we get from yoga. But that's your moment of having. So during that class, whether it's yoga or cardio, whatever, you're wanting, right? You're trying to reach that goal. You're trying to lift that heavier weight or reach that mile or whatever that is. You're wanting that and you're acting to get it. And then at the end of class, you're receiving all the benefits of that class. The heart's receiving the benefits. Your cholesterol's receiving the benefits. Your mind is receiving the benefits. Does this make sense? So in those last few minutes of class, you're allowing your body to just receive all the benefits of the exercise. It's just washing over you, okay? So if you use that, if that makes sense to you, if that's resonating with you, okay, I get it. I put out during class, I'm putting out and putting out and putting out, and then I'm allowing those results to just wash over me and I'm receiving. That's going to be the same mindset for a manifestation. And that's also the same mindset of how we say we can't want and have at the same time. You're either wanting something or you're having it. So when you're in your cardio class, let's use cardio as an example, your boxing class, you aren't receiving when you're punching. You're acting, you're doing, you're wanting to finish the class and finish that experience, right? That's what you're doing in that moment. You're not laying there just allowing it to wash over you. No, you're wanting something, whatever that is, to reach the finish line, right? So the same thing goes with manifestation. That's why we aren't continually asking, please, please, please. I mean, we do that. And I did that for a long time and nothing came my way. What continues to come to you is more wanting, right? And we don't want more wanting. We want what we want. We want to have, receive. Receiving is relaxation. Receiving is trust. Receiving is knowing what we've put out will come back. But it's also knowing what we put out may not come back exactly how we thought, which is why on our 12:30 Pacific Standard Time class, I stress to not go into detail when writing out what it is you want to manifest. You want it to be a feeling, an experience. That way, spirit can bring in whatever that looks like and however that looks like, because all you're concerned with is how that feels, i.e. your relationship. You know how you want to feel in that relationship: full, satisfied, happy, respected, joyful. We don't care who it is. Now, some of you might say, I do care. Now you're going to put those restrictions on yourself. It's going to make it a little bit harder, and it's not something I recommend, as we've talked about before. But if we are trusting, releasing, and putting ourselves in this mode of having, instead of this mode of wanting, things are going to start to move. So for those of you that are new, 12:30 Sundays, we're going through the steps of manifestation until 2021. First 2 weeks is ask, which is prayer. That's where we're at right now. Okay. We're writing down what it is we want, not getting specific. Coming up on Sunday is listening, which is meditation. Huge, so important. This is your path, right? This is huge. Meditation is listening, how you're going to get there. Next will be action. Do it. How are you going to do it? What is that going to look like? And then there'll be patience, which is trust. Okay. Right now, we're finishing up our 2 weeks of ask, which is prayer. Sunday, we're going to talk about meditation, listening. Okay. So this wanting and having concept of not being able to coexist, that's Oliver. This wanting and having concept of how they can't coexist together. Do you mind just shutting the door? Thank you, Brucey. This wanting and having, not being able to coexist, I want you to add that to your daily practice, okay? And I don't want you to try and think about it and worry about it. Just put it into your daily practice, meaning just put it into your mind, just have it in the back, and let it unfold over time. Oh, yeah, because this concept is something you will feel before you will mentally grasp, okay? And for so much of our existence, for so much of manifestation, for so much of spirituality, it's an experience. It's not something we hold up here. Okay. So like I said, when we are, when that saying, change your mind, change your life. Yes, but you can't change your mind with your mind. You can't change your mind using your mind. Just like grasping the concept, I can't want and have it at the same time. I can only do one or the other. I'm either wanting it really bad or I'm having it. I'm receiving it. Thanks for saying hi to Oliver. Marie, that's sweet. And so changing, he looked up when I said his name. So changing your mind, change your life. Let's go back to that. When I say that you can't change your mind by using your mind, that means that in order to shift your thinking, your emotional body has to shift. How does your emotional body shift? Journaling, meditation, yoga, therapy. You're releasing things you're holding on to, right? So if your emotional body has to shift first, the mind will then follow. Again, I want to say, this is why I never say, don't think positive. If you're not feeling positive, don't think it. You can't force this. Like when people say they give themselves a pep talk before they do something, or they psych themselves up. I'm sure you can. I know that's a possibility. But to truly change your mind, psych yourself up, pep talk yourself, you have to change the emotional body first. That means you have the ability to manage your emotions. You have the ability to take your, how do I want to say this? You have the ability to take emotions that have been stored in the body and release them. Okay. I'm just reading through comments really quick, okay, to see if we have questions. So hang tight. Hi, Mary. Hi, Carla. Thinking about having rather than wanting. Oh, okay. Are we? No, we're not at the end. I sort of just started. I'll recap. Okay, so for those of you that just joined, the concept is wanting and having. They cannot both exist at the same time. I can't want something and have it at the same time. So for those of you that grasp that concept, put that in your meditation. For those of you that just jumped in, join us on Sunday, 12:30 Pacific Standard Time, where we are working on manifestation. Bring the goals you want to manifest, and we'll talk in more detail about all of this, okay? But what we're working on energetically right now is the understanding of how to get ourselves to the next level. The understanding that meditation is about changing your life, changing your emotional state, harnessing your emotional body, okay? Because so much of this, what goes on up here, is coming from the emotional body. When we harness the emotional body, we harness this. The emotional body is past life. The emotional body is past this life. The emotional body is shit you created today at work or at school. You know what I mean? And if we don't manage it, release it, do something with it, it sits in the body. The only way I can release what's sitting in the body is by clearing that area of the body. Yoga does that, okay? Stretching does that, meditation. Okay, so wanting and having cannot coexist, cannot live together. So we all want ourselves to move towards having, receiving, relaxing, allowing things to come in. That's the goal, all right? Work on that. Bring that to Sunday at 12:30. Bring your questions. Let me see if we have questions before I hang up. I think that's why so many people are confused. If you're referencing what I said, then yes, you're right. Or you, yep. I'm sorry, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So I'm looking at all. That's why I'm maybe not looking right into your screen there. Okay. Any questions before we go? I'm going to add Thursday nights to my live section. So you guys have questions on spirituality, questions on manifestation. Thank you for loving my videos. That's very sweet. Questions on spirituality, manifestation, your journey, bring them. That's what we're going to talk about today, okay? I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a ton of information. I'd rather give you guys little pieces. And then you take it and run with it. Someone's asking me, it's Sunday at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. Yes, Sunday, YouTube, TikTok, all on my platforms. Someone asked if tarot can predict the future. Tarot can, yes, if done correctly. Tarot can be read by the book verbatim, or it can be utilized with your intuition, which is what I prefer. So let me see. These questions are coming fast. I'm sorry. If I missed your question, just DM me and I'll answer it, okay? Negative energy to stay positive. I'm not sure what you're asking there. I meditated. I saw pulsating white bursts and it scared me. Now I'm scared to go back. White light. That's beautiful. It's probably your spirit guides. Go back. Interesting point. This person said that they saw white lights while they were meditating and it scared them and they didn't want to go back. So this is who we are spiritual beings first. We are spirit first. We are white light beings first. We're light beings first. Okay. But learning that about ourselves can be really scary. And so I understand that that scared you, but no need to be afraid of who you are. You can go back in. It's okay. Please go back in. That's so important. All right. Any other questions? Take those tidbits and let's talk Sunday. Bring what you want to manifest and we'll take it to the next level, which is listening. Super important time. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I will see you on Sunday, 12:30, and then I'll be here Thursday. So again, bring whatever questions about your spiritual journey you have and we'll answer them there. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm still here on TikTok. I just want to see if there's more questions. You guys had a lot of questions. So let me see. Let me